Sanders here with Jennifer.
Hey!
Hey, this is Jeff Kay, your public address announcer for the Dallas Stars, and be sure to watch the sprightly puck right here.
Are you ready to talk some hockey?
I am totally ready to talk some hockey.
Alright, we've got 6 games left in the regular season to cover, and they were some doozies of games.
A lot happened.
We're going to start with the Nashville Predators.
Great place to start.
Oh man, we closed that game out. I swear we just did it for fun.
We call that empty nets are us.
Ryan Ellis, shorthanded goal. Jamie Benn, now it's 1-1, end of the first. Good old baby Radek. Hemsky continued his point streak with another assist. Jason Spezza, Victor, I want to say it's Arvidsson. That's 3 stars, 2 Preds. Third period rolls around. Patrick Sharp and Jamie Benn got empty netters for us, and we lead the league in empty netters.
Isn't that the game we actually set the record?
I believe this is the record-setting game. So now we're in March 31st.
I was nervous about this game. Stars killer, Martin Hansel.
Oof. Well, on the plus side, that was their only goal. Patrick Eves, the caveman, he gets a goal, finally! That was the break in his point slump, I believe. This was when his point slump kind of bounced back up again.
And can we just say Patrick Eves has the best celebration face? That celebration face, it's strong.
Radek. Once again, Hemsky gets the point assist.
Wild and crazy, guys.
Jamie Benn with another Hemsky assist. This dude, I think he went on like a 10-game point streak.
Goal 40. That was a big moment. It was fantastic.
The whole arena just flipped when Jamie scored. Just for funsies, in the third period, into an empty net. Patrick Sharp.
Once again.
The Kings game. That was ugly, but it's another win in the books.
Start looking statistically, you think there's no way that, I mean, if you look, that we would have won that game, but we did, and I think it's a testament to the where the team has gone.
Tanner Pearson, Jamie Benn on the power play. Beautiful, as always.
As always. And to come back after 2 hip surgeries and not miss 1 game this season.
And the first period tied 1-1. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. The second period, the only goal is the LA Kings' Jeff Carter. I got home and it was 2-1. The caveman, known as Patrick Eves, just to put the cherry on top and get the win. Jordy Ben.
Bearded Ben.
It was only his 2nd goal. And I'm like, hey, all right, Jordy. Close out the California trip, we went to Anaheim. We lost 3-1. It sucked. It was a back-to-back. The boys were exhausted.
I mean, the story of that game was the 2 shorties that we gave up.
First period was kind of uneventful. The only goal in the second period was one of the shorthanded goals that Anaheim got. And another shorthanded goal, Ryan Kessler.
Just right off the face-off, too.
Radek Faksa. And then Hemsky. Oh, Alex Hemsky. So the Ducks get an empty netter. And if you remember correctly, that empty netter was due to a faulty pass backwards by Alex Hemsky. He played it back. Goose skates up and tries to cut it off, but he was so far behind that the puck just kind of dribbled into the net. We took a break for 3 days. The boys needed some rest. They had a back-to-back in another state. They needed to fly back, breathe, practice, get over the loss, and move on with their lives. So in comes Colorado, who at this point had already lost out on his shot in the playoffs.
It's a trap.
Colorado,
I like to call that a trap game.
Colorado was just all about the fights. All about them fights that night.
It was an aggressive game, to say the least.
But my favorite part about this game is this was the rookie game. Spezza was sick.
Stomach flu.
That's like, it hit him that morning. Boom. Jason Dickinson, come up from Austin, let's go. I was like, yes. And they called up Curtis McKenzie. And I was like, yay, the babies are in town. This is going to be awesome.
So while he didn't top Matthias Janmark's first
shift,
first shot, first goal, but
he did get
first shot, first goal.
It was his first NHL game.
It was
his
first.
He had that marker too.
But he got a standing ovation from the crowd when they put it up on the Jumbotron.
Again, it erupted like it was Jamie's 40th goal.
You have to give props to Val, because really Val
was trying to set him up.
Val did the yeoman work on that.
Second period, Colton Sevier starts the period off with a goal. And then Jordy Ben gets his 3rd of the season. So Boschman, he gets the first goal for Colorado. Antoine Roussel gets our favorite kind of goal. Empty net! Colorado puts their goalie back in. And play resumes, whatever, la-di-da. We don't get any more goals. Sean Mathias.
I believe that was should have been goaltender interference.
We won 4-2, so I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. Meanwhile, Chicago did us no favors that
night.
My
God, Chicago. You had one job. Did you see my post in the Diehards? I said never send a cane to do a sharp job. Both of St. Louis's starting and backup goaltender, both injured. Both out for, or sick or something. Both out for the game.
Both back us out.
Both of them. You had their third string goalie. I'm sorry. Usually if they're a third string goalie, what does that mean? They're not as strong, maybe. But you guys get one goal, and you literally go the entire game with just your one goal and defending the snot out of yours. And then, with like a minute left, and it goes into overtime.
You let Tarasenko score twice. Well, and I think it just goes to show, as we are going into our last game, that you take care of your own business.
Fan appreciation game.
Fan appreciation game. 2 words. Jason Spezza.
God, there's a reason. Okay, so
God bless that adorkable human.
And Jason Spezza gets a hat trick. You wear a hat in the episode. You're talking about it. Not only did Jason Spezza get a natural hat trick, but so did Mr. Alexander Ovechkin. Thank you. And here's why we're thanking Mr. Ovechkin. Because who did Ovechkin and the Capitals beat?
I believe that was the Blues.
Oh, darn. Now the Blues are in second place. So what did Jason Spezza do? He took care of our own. Jason
Spezza took over that game. In your big games, your big players have to step up.
And Dickinson down. Sad we had to send Curtis back, but I'm glad Spezza was better. Demers was back in Saturday night.
Yes. I will tell you, when I saw the tweets that it was going to be no Pecorine, no Fisher, no Yossi, no Weber, no Ribeiro. They sat out. I mean, they didn't have anything to play for. It didn't affect their position
at all.
So they chose to rest their players.
So
to me, immediately I went, it's a trap. First period, they came out like they knew that those guys weren't playing, and immediately
Ellis, first goal again. Dude, did you see that rocket? He nailed Auntie's water bottle. And just
my end of the ice.
Flew up.
Before the end of the period, it was 1-1.
Washington,
there.
St. Louis, 1-0 Predators.
No
so we go into the second. And Yarncroc.
Yeah.
Okay, he gets a power play goal.
And we're all in a glass case of emotion at this point.
We're like, we're down 2-0.
It's now 2-1 Washington.
Caps. And we're like, oh my God, Washington.
But again,
you keep doing you. We're going to keep doing us and hopefully come back from this. And then the first.
Unless beautiful.
Bless your
human.
heart, Jason Spezza.
Jason.
Just for kicks and giggles, Spezza gets a second one in the second period. And we're all like, nobody say anything.
We're like, Spezza wants all the tacos. Second period, I have to say, the team, they looked like the team I expected to come out in the first period. They actually looked like the team.
They must have gotten some of Michael Jordan's magic
I don't know.
or something.
Then on to the third.
Jason Spezza, he scored, right? The hats went flying because it was a hat trick. And it was a natural hat trick. But the score stayed 2-2. And we were like, what is happening? And my friend was like, I feel bad for everybody who chucks their hats because if that goal gets waved off, they wasted their hat throw for nothing.
Well, and people would have been losing their minds if that goal had been reversed.
Oh, man. And everybody got real quiet. And we just sat and we waited. And the ref didn't even talk. After so long, just started doing motions. They didn't even talk over us. They gave up on trying to talk over the Stars fans screaming the whole game. So the guy just came over, did his little arm wave.
Did the arm.
And the arena exploded. Because Jason Spezza's hat trick meant we clinched the Central Division Championship.
Their game actually ended right after. It was the longest 2 seconds. We were following the end of the game because there was an injured player.
Oh, yeah.
And there was 2 seconds left. And granted, it's 5-1 at this point.
It was beautiful.
It was the best case scenario.
I was happy.
They lost. We won.
2 natural hat tricks in the same night.
The end of the game, and we get a glorious post-game speech from Captain Jamie Benn.
We got some playoff hockey. First game, April 14th.
Yes.
Thursday night against the Wild. Alright, I will see y'all later.
Go Stars.
I love our captain. He is one heck of a captain.
He can do it all. I mean, what can't he do?
Interview without being shy. Sorry, Jamie.